Hey, what's up guys? I'm the Davidic one, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the 3 types of erasers that you should be using as an artist. But before that, if you're new here, we do lots of cool art videos and challenges and tutorials. So if it sounds like something that you'd be into, make sure that you hit the subscribe button down below. Now my Kneaded eraser was looking pretty dried up, so I decided to get some new ones for this video. So let's start it off with an unboxing. Alright, so I had this Kneaded eraser for quite a few years, and as you can see, it's pretty disgusting, and it's all broken up and dry. I've tried to wet it and stuff, but it just doesn't become sticky anymore, it all just falls apart. So I bought these, some new Kneaded erasers, so let's open them up. Boom, 2 Kneaded erasers. So when you open them up, Kneaded erasers are pretty much like clay or something. You can just shape them yourself, and yeah, they're pretty squishy. Look at that. Ooh. You have no idea how good this feels after having my disgusting old Kneaded eraser for so long. Look at this. Compare this to this. So now we know the first type of eraser is the Kneaded eraser, but what do you use it for? Alright, let me show you guys a Kneaded eraser in action. So see here, I did all my undersketch, but now I want to go over it with fine liner. But I don't want all these lines to be underneath, and I don't want to erase it because then I won't be able to see it. So what you take is you take your Kneaded eraser and you just start wiping it. And what Kneaded erasers do is they lighten the lines, but you can still see them. So that way you don't lose your lines, but it doesn't look bad underneath of the line. And once you get your eraser covered in lead, you can just knead it in and it becomes part of the eraser. Sometimes the Kneaded eraser has trouble getting into the areas where it kind of indents the paper because you pressed hard with the pencil. So if that's the case, then you just kind of dab it to get in the little areas. And voila, you have your clean undersketch. And it's ready to go over with fine liners, like this, and this. The second type of eraser is the electric eraser. The electric eraser is basically an eraser that has a battery and spins. The electric eraser can be very useful if you have very dark areas in your drawings and you want to add a highlight or a bright line through it. For example, if you want to make a vein, and it can just... And the electric eraser erases very cleanly, so you can see it's quite light. And you can also get very fine details with the electric eraser. You can get very thin lines with it, so when compared to other erasers, it's the best for making any highlights or fine details. One thing to mention before we move on, once you use it for a bit, you can see that it becomes very black on the end. And what you do is you just put it on the paper and let it go and spin for a while, and that way you can clean it. Also, another useful tip for the electric eraser is you can sharpen the end by going like this. And once you sharpen the end of the eraser, you can get very thin details, like that. And here I have a little sphere that we can use as an example. You can make highlights. And I like to use the electric eraser to get rim lighting, just like that. finally, the third type of eraser is the regular everyday vinyl eraser. And this type of eraser is good at erasing big areas like this. I'm sure everyone's used this type of eraser before, and it's pretty standard, but it's pretty important as well for erasing all your stuff. Now that we've explored all three types of erasers, let's try using them all in an illustration with a lot of lead. Hey, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Congratulations on making it to the end, and since you're still here, consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell so that you'll be informed about all of my upcoming uploads. Also, consider hitting the like button because that helps the YouTube algorithm to recommend my videos to more people. Until next time, I'm the Davidic one. Stay safe.